Okay, today on the math channel we're going to be solving some for x, and x is inside of an absolute value, so you'll need your number line for this to make sense. Okay. So we have the absolute value, and inside we just have an x, and it says it equals 5. So what you're going to do is make a table over here, and whatever's inside of the absolute value, okay, you just copy that on both sides. You just copy the expression, whatever's inside the absolute value. Here it's just an x. Okay, then you put equals and equals. Okay, now here's what you do. Absolute value of 5, what you do is you start at 0. It's going to be different than yesterday. You start at 0, and you count 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, don't count the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could be at positive 5. Okay, now you go back to 0 and you count 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 5. And that problem solved. Okay. Now this one we have the absolute value of x equals 7. So inside of my absolute value we just have x. Okay. And then I go to 0 and I count 7 in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could be at positive 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at negative 7. Okay, the absolute value of x equals 2. So inside I have just x. And so I'm counting 2 in each direction. 1, 2. So positive 2. And then 1, 2, negative 2. X could be positive 2 or x could equal negative 2. Now, the absolute value of x equals 10. So inside the absolute value, we just have x. So I count 10 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Positive 10. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Negative 10. Okay, now go to the back side and you got a little added step here. Okay, now this time I look inside my absolute value and I see x plus 3. So you're going to put that over on the table. X plus 3 equals x plus 3 equals. Okay. Now 7, so you count 7 each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could be at positive 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could be at negative 7, but now x has an operation with it this time. It has a plus 3. Now how do we normally get rid of a plus 3? We get rid of it with a minus 3. So I'm minus 3, minus 3. So we take positive 7 minus 3. Now you can't enter in positive 7 on the calculator. If you have positive 7, you just punch in 7. Then minus 3 is 4. Okay, and then I do the same thing over here. We get rid of a plus 3 with a minus 3. And now I have negative 7 minus 3. If it's negative 7, I got to enter it. Negative 7 minus 3. I got negative 10. Okay, in the next problem we have the absolute value, and inside of that we have the expression x minus 4, and then equals 2. Okay, so within the absolute value we have x minus 4. Okay, and then 2, so we could go 2 this way, that would be positive 2. Remember, you start at 0 and you go 2 both ways. 1, 2, negative 2. Okay, so I have to get rid of the minus 4 operation. So I would plus 4, and I would take positive 2 plus 4, that's 6. And over here, plus 4 plus 4. So on this side we would take negative 2 plus 4, that's 2. So 6 and 2. Okay, next problem. the absolute value of x equals 10. So within the absolute value, we have the expression x plus 4. We write that on both sides of the table. So I got to find where I can be at 10 away from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, positive 10. And then if you say negative 10, you're probably right. Okay, so I got x plus 4. I got to get rid of the operation plus 4. So I would minus 4, minus 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. Then minus 4, minus 4. Negative 10 minus 4, you punch that in, you go negative 10 minus 4. We got negative 14. Okay. Then x, absolute value of x minus 2 equals 5. So within the absolute value, we have the expression x minus 2 equals. So to have an absolute value of 5, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So positive 5. Or negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Okay, so plus 2, because it's a minus 2. And then 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 2, plus 2. I take negative 5 plus 2. It's going to be negative 3.